Hi, welcome back to Tabletop Nights. It's Greg with another great unboxing today from Lucky Duck Games. So thanks to Lucky Duck for supplying this game. This is Kingdom Rush Rift in Time. Won't you rift in time? Rift in time. Well, okay. So out of the Ironhide Game Studio, there's this massive big box here. For 1 to 4 players, 14 plus 60 to 90 minutes. It's a tower defense game, which I really love the concept of. This is based on a video game, which I haven't seen. Last video game I played, I think, was... yeah, can't remember. But looks really cool. Fair warning, I did open the cellophane packets because it plays havoc with the microphone. But let's take a look inside this massive big box. Like that's a deep big box. All right, it comes with its own noughts and crosses, so that's a bonus game for you. There you go. It's good that they do that. They make sure it's all packed nice and neatly. We've got some stickers here. Not sure what those are for yet, but let's have a look. Here we go. Stickers guide. To mark your progress on the kingdom map, use attached stickers. There you go. So we'll have a look at this kingdom map very shortly. Excellent. All right, rulebook. Here we go. Beautiful artwork. Really nice. We have 24 pages of rules. I don't think the game's that complicated, so I'm assuming there's lots of examples and things in here. Nice, good outline of the components. 5 hero miniatures. Ooh, 3 boss miniatures. I don't remember seeing the bosses during the Kickstarter, but obviously I'm not very attentive. There was about, I think, 11,900 backers for this game. So very popular. So hopefully you like what you're seeing here, and if you'd like to see us play it, feel free to drop us a like or a subscribe. Not compulsory. Player color markers. Oh, the damage tiles. Yep. So it's kind of like a tile laying game with tower defense, with some miniature movement, but it's not your standard. It's not, it's not like a dice chucking war fest. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Great, plenty of pictures, diagrams, all the different phases described. Solo mode. There's 3 different rule changes in solo mode. Okay. Excellent. Nice color booklet there. What's next? Scenario booklet. Now I'm pretty sure there's 10 scenarios in here. I think there's no heroes in the first scenario, but they come in over time. Campaign game. 10 scenarios, yep. So, setup. There's the map. Heroes. Hero tiles do not have abilities in this scenario. Return all ability tiles to the box. So they still have the heroes, obviously, because you've got to build their little towers on the different spots. I do like the transparencies in this game too. Well, that's very clear. I like the font. The font's a capital font, so it's very easy to read. Very good. Nice heavy magazine style paper. So nothing cheap and nasty about that. Excellent. And there is... oh, here we go. That's some nice artwork there. I do like this style. Very good. All right, now here's this little campaign map we were just talking about. And obviously this is where our little stickers go. So I'm assuming you can have like a 3-star victory, a 2-star and a 1-star. So depending on if you lose no hearts, I think if nothing gets through your defences, then it might be a 3-star victory. Well, that's a bit of fun. Putting stickers on this nice little sheet there. And of course, then you frame it and all your friends can fight over it. Ice, ice, baby. Blackburn on ice. Fly, my creatures, fly. That's a good little bit of fun. Gives you a campaign feel. Well, It's a campaign. All right, what have we got here? Whoa, heaps of punch boards. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 punch boards. All right, so here's the damage tokens, which are the tiles you actually lay on the horde cards, or the horde tiles as they come out, that you have to try and cover to defeat them. Give you a little bit of a close-up there. I've got a bit of a green screen thing going on here, so some of them will disappear. Sorry about that. It's quite nice. Looks like the colour's off a little bit too on that camera. 1,000 apologies. All right, here's a one of the map boards where the tokens, or the tiles move along on or the hordes move on their trays there. So that's nice and thick card. That's not that really thin sort of ultra bendy stuff. That's going to hold up to a bit of bashing around. And they are labelled so that you can easily set up the scenario. So that's good. A couple of those. Let's get rid of more of them, because there's quite a few of those. In fact, there's a heap of those. All right, now we've got some more here. We've got, I think these are the player tokens that fit each hero. We've got some gem tokens here, the health tokens, and these are basically the number of hordes that will spawn each turn. So there you go, have a look at those. Very nice. There, some gemmy stuff, bit of health. Again, same thickness as the map boards, so good thick stock. Oh, these are the hero abilities. These are quite cool. These go on your little hero boards with the powers on the back. From what I've seen of all the previews and other people playing through, fairly straightforward. It's all very self-explanatory, which is really good. And these are the little gates to your kingdom. So if they get past there, you start losing health. Excellent. I like this. This character's got, what have we got here? We got, can't touch this. Hammer smash. Hammer time. Good. I do like pop culture references in games. Bit of fun. Bit of fun. All right. What's in the main box here? I think I'll lift out the entire insert. Crackle, crackle. So that you get to see the full thing. We've got the little tower, sort of looks like a chest rook on the cover there to protect the bits and pieces inside and stop them flying about too much. Let's start here. Okay, these are obviously the hero cards, because you have an individual card for your own action, and then you have the towers you can play during your turn as well. And of course, if you play them, then you can't upgrade them. I think that's how it works. All right, so I'm not sure who the names are. I'm going to stick a little black tile there so we get a bit of a backdrop. So that's Billie Jean, Bobby Joe, Randy Sue, Deborah, Flame Boy. So I don't know who the characters are. We'll have a look at those in a second. But they're good. That's kind of coaster size or slightly smaller. And these sort of tarot size here. So there's Lilith. That's actually Lilith. Obviously the ex-wife of Fraser Crane, for those playing at home. On the back, okay, it's got your turn sequence, so it tells you what to do on your turn, which is great. Lord Blackburn, Time Mage. I'm assuming these are some bosses. I don't think they're all the characters, so they must be bosses. And there's full player aid cards there, so that's good. You've got 4 players, 4 cards. Shouldn't have to share in a game. You know, for the cost of a little card, games where they shortchange you on that, I think it's a bit mean. All right, let's have a look at these. I think these are the player boards. Oh, they fold out. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Flip flop. So there's that person. I think that was Randy Sue, not sure. Ah, Magnus, there you go. Magnus Spellbane. I have the health here. So this artwork's different to obviously the original preview stuff, which is to be expected. So you got little 3 movement, and then sort of got full strength, getting a bit weaker, and then dead. But you can regenerate in this game. Turn sequence again. So plenty of information, all really clear. Tells you what to do. Easy to read. Spots for your special abilities, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. So that was Magnus. We know that's Lilith. We all know Lilith. Ignis. Short for Ignoramus, I'm sure. Illyria or Illyria. Malik. Hammer Fury. Cool, cool. Well, they're good. I'm not sure they needed to be folded up, but obviously they did it that way to fit it in the box. That's okay. They should sit nice and flat. These are really quite sturdy again. So that's all good. Looks like there's a few extra map cards here. Maybe they're to fill in a few blanks on a couple of different scenarios. Give it a bit more replayability. But I don't know. I like the little sheeps. Looked a bit like the sheep on that... do you remember that that video game on the PlayStation that had the sheepdog and the Wile E. Coyote? And you had to steal the sheep? Can't remember what that was called. We have some little soldier meeples here. This is the militia that gets sent out on the different missions. Let's give you another squiz there. It's about the size of a dime or a 10-cent piece. There's about a dozen of those. They're quite cool. They could have just used blocks, but it's nice to have some meeples. Oh, now these are the transparencies that go on the various maps where you can build a tower. You can't build them anywhere else. And you can only build them where your colour aligns with your character. So it looks like there's probably a couple for each character there. Maybe 3. I'll give you a close-up of a couple of those. Red character. There's a green one. Probably could have done that on a white bit of card. Would have been easier, but that's okay. They're really nice. I like those. They're that's quite thick. It's not going to get distressed too soon at all. Nicely done, Lucky Duck. All right, these are obviously the trays for the various hordes to move around on. There's a close-up of one of those. Very good. We'll try something in there in a minute. I'll leave the mini bits till last. Now, I did open these cards because... and there was 2 packets in here. So these are all the various hordes that come out to play. They fit in the nice little trays like that. That's quite good. I mean, it might be overkill, but it gives it a bit of heft and weight, and the cards don't slip and slide and blow all over the place and slide in under each other. So they're quite cool. Like, you didn't have to have that, but why not? It's a nice little gizmo. I'm not sure I've seen other games where that does happen. Obviously, we've seen tabletop games where your troops slide around in the in trays because it's easier to move them, but obviously these are just cards, so don't know who this big dude is. He's quite cool. I think they're goblins. I think these are wargs. They move, that tray will move 2 spaces if you don't cover up all of them, or unless you've got a hero there, and then they'll only move 1 space. Nice artwork, nice and clean. It's very reminiscent of a video game, so I'm assuming the video game looks a bit like that. Does it? Reminds me a bit of that... what was that wizard game you used to play down at the bowling alley? You know, that isometric one where they're running around with all the axes and the ghosts are trying to catch them all the time. Please leave a message in the comments. Okay, and I think that's what the portal cards look like on the back. So that one. Anyway, various rewards on the back. So 1 gem. That's a very wargy card there. There's a ghost one there. 2 gems. So there's a massive stack of cards there. So that's good. Extra replayability. A lot of content. And the good thing is things will come out in different orders as well. I'm just going to leave that there for the moment. This is the weapons. So I think generally you have... There's 3 levels, well actually 4 levels in total of the weapons, so they all upgrade. These are the 4s. So they're a bit smaller than the other cards. Yes, the colour's really bad on that camera. Sorry, these are actually, if you look here, I'll just hold some up here. Okay, let's move that mat. They are quite colourful. Nice artwork again, well printed. Really good. So you lay them out in a bit of a grid and you upgrade your 1s to your 2s and then your 3s, etc. Last lot of cards here. I'm not sure why that camera's being all colour nasty on me, but that's okay. Okay, there's Lilith. She's got, I don't know what these are for. I could look in the rule book, but you know, that'd be effort. Before the old time, mage moves, and when she's destroyed, return a tower on the building. I think these might be these little expansions, which may not be in the retail version. So, still plenty of game for the retail version, so make sure you get that. Like I said, 12,000 almost backers in Kickstarter, which is a top effort. So it's going to be a popular game. All right, what have we got here? Okay, these are, I think these are the boss fights. That's a pretty cool guy. He's very good. He's even too big for that camera. Very good. Nice. You don't need to paint these, but they're actually kind of broad detail. Like they're not ultra detailed, but which means they'll be easy to paint and you'll get a good effect on them. And they're easy to determine which one is which anyway. So they are nice. And finally, some more minis here. These are obviously the heroes. All right, let's give you the mat back. Try not to cover. I actually recorded a video the other day, and I did that for half the video, and I actually covered myself. Look, I can't even do it now, even if I try it. There you go. There's the Putty Cat, which I think Illyria has the Putty Cat as a little helper, a bit of a familiar to go out there and battle the baddies. Another hero here. Again, sorry I can't remember the names. I like that one. That one's really cool. And tough dude there. Randy Sue again. Fantastic. So that is Kingdom Rush, which sounds like tower defense, based on the video game Rift in Time from Lucky Duck Games. Thanks so much, Lucky Duck, for supplying that for us. If you'd like to see a playthrough, please hit us up for a like or a subscribe. If not, I'll probably play it through anyway. I like this kind of game that you can actually play solo, and it's not overly complex where you've got to manage heaps of different guys. You can just get in and play the game. Pretty straightforward. That's Kingdom Rush Rift in Time. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you soon. Bye.